My name is Osman. I'm the Business Development Director at InMode. I've been in the aesthetic space for well over a decade. I've been with InMode for about 7 years. And my job is to make sure that you're successful with your InMode device, that it doesn't sit there and collect dust, that you're treating patients every single day, multiple patients. And what I'm going to do today is we're going to go over a case study of specific scenarios that I've come across and provide you guys with pragmatic strategies to implement into your practice. All of my strategies are based on one specific formula. It's $0 per patient acquisition. I'm not going to stand up here and say you guys got to spend $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month to get patients through the door. I've been fortunate enough to work with practices, medical estheticians, sole proprietorships, no signage, renting a room, offering laser hair removal, no website, generating $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I've worked at the upper echelons of Medi-Spas with a staff of 40, 50 people that are generating well over 6 figures every single month. So what I like to do is, I like to provide you guys with a case study. We can make it inquisitive, and hopefully you guys have your pen and paper handy. Make notes. You can record this too if you like, but I'll jump right into it. Marco, owner of Beauty Medical Aesthetics, spends $2,000 a month on PPC and $3,000 a month on a billboard. Is there any issues? If so, discuss. Does everybody here know what PPC is? Yes, what is it? Shout it out. Pay-per-click. Has anybody here used it before? Yes, okay. I'll preface this by saying I'm not disparaging any type of marketing strategy. Depending on where you are, location, certain strategies go a long way. I remember many years ago when I wanted to go look for example, a new pair of ice skates, 25 years ago when I was a teenager. Could I go on Google and search it up? Was Google available? No, it wasn't. Where would I go find if I wanted a Medi-Spa treatment? Where would I go find this Medi-Spa? Where would I go? 25 years ago. Sorry? Yellow Pages. Wow, you're the first person to answer that correctly. Yellow Page. Who remembers this? Tissue paper. It feels like, you know, when you're turning it over. If I'm advertising on Yellow Pages, if I wanted to become #1 for Medi-Spas, aesthetic services, how would I do that? I would pay for an ad. And then how would Yellow Pages rank me #1 on that category for that ad if I have a Medi-Spa? How would they do it? You guys don't remember any of this, no? Yeah, you have to pay for it, and then my competitor pays for it also. So we're both competing, and then my other competitor's paying for the ad. The best strategy to advertise on Yellow Pages was, who remembers this? Instead of Haven Med Spa, it was A1 Med Spa. To rank alphabetical, right? A1. You go to the clinics, okay, you're not going to be called Rejuvenate. You're going to be called A1. So you can become #1 there. You guys remember that, right? Until this day, there's still companies called A1 Automotive Services. Like, why is it called A1? That's why. So, do we still use Yellow Pages? Anybody here? No? Nobody does, right? There was actually an interesting statistic I saw a few years back. Up until 2011, Newsweek published that over 75% of individuals over the age of 50 still use Yellow Pages, up until 2011. It's wild. So, if I want to rank #1 on Google, say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was all about organic search engine optimization. What that means is, if I want to be #1 on the Google spot, I got to create all these articles, have these links attached to it. If I want to rank #1, if somebody searches for Morpheus 8 Treatments Orlando, I got to drive traffic to my website through these articles, and then Google will pick it up, and then I'd rank #1. That's how you do it. Then pay-per-click came out. And when pay-per-click started off, it wasn't too expensive because nobody was really bidding on keywords. So even today, if I want to rank #1 on Morpheus 8 Treatments Orlando, when people are searching it, I would pay Google, a specific amount of money per click to rank #1. And if nobody is bidding on these keywords, none of my competitors are, that means the cost is going to be fairly low.